With the excitement of Racer Nation taking over Nashville, Tennessee for the tournament, Murray State alumni gathered at Bailey's for a pregame party. The pregame party was held before each game and had about 200 alumni share in the festivities. Each wanted to share their Racer pride.
A group that came together today just to come see the Racers play in Nashville in the OVC Tournament. Tell us a little bit about who all's with you here today.
Well, I got Michael Kraft, I got Kyle Landrum, Nick Griffin, and Josh Burks. Been 5 years since we all got back together to come down to OVC. All parts of the nation just to watch the Racers roll.
As an alumnus, Doug, this has been an extraordinary basketball season, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's absolutely something special, and I know from being in Murray since 1988, I've seen a lot of basketball games and a lot of athletics, but I've never seen the Racer Nation kind of come together like it has, young and old. I mean, everybody is they're fired up, and the Racers are certainly something to watch.
How much fun have you had watching the Racers this year and spreading the word where you live now?
Unbelievable. I mean, since they've been winning so much, they're on ESPNU or ESPN3, you can watch them every night. It's too good.
I mean, I absolutely love it. We're just starting to get noticed, so when I wear my Murray State attire and everything, they're like, oh, Murray State. I know them now, so it's really proud for me to be able to brag on it and everything.
Josh, you're the Murray boy. You probably got to experience a lot of this season, of course.
It's been exciting. Some ways it reminds me of the old days when Marcus Brown was there and the older group at Racer Arena, so it's been exciting to watch this year.
One of the things that we kind of do in the workplace, I'm still employed, is that whenever there's big things that happen, while you bring in donuts or bagels or something like that. So whenever they got to, I think it was 23-0, I brought in donuts and sausage rolls for all our department, and so to celebrate that and kind of share that excitement. So everybody in my department now knows who Murray State is, and they ask about how they're doing.
Did you get to see the Racers play any this year other than TV?
I haven't been to a game yet, so I'm glad I'm here to watch them win the OVC today.
How easy it is to get anybody to think about basketball when you're in Alabama? Have you been able to get them to talk about basketball?
It's football country down there, but it's been interesting to hear them wearing Murray State shirts and them talking about our undefeated run and then the great year we've had so far.
Glad to have Mike and Amy Duck here all the way from Louisville, Kentucky. Mike, this is the first time you've seen the Racers play in some time.
Oh yeah, it's been since I've been back in the OVC Tournament back in Louisville.
Now, remind me, you're a young guy, but remind me when you were on campus, Mike.
It would have been 87 to 91.
And Amy, you guys have been loyal to turn out at our Molly Malone's event or watch parties. Tell me a little bit about how much fun those have been.
Absolutely. I was there a couple of weeks ago, and almost everyone on the first floor were Murray State friends. And we all had our Racer gear on, our blue and gold, and we were strong that night. Ended up winning the game.
You just shared a little secret with me that there was a coach in the room for some of the games, right?
There was. Rick Pitino joined us to cheer on the Racers as well.
One faithful fan of Racer basketball is a 1965 alum who remembers the tradition was one of the best kept secrets in the country.
Ronnie Moore with us today, lives in Bowling Green, grew up in Murray. Ronnie, you've been watching Murray State basketball a long time. What an amazing season this has been.
Jim, this has been one of the greatest seasons that I've ever been able to watch, and this, I hate to say it, but goes back even to Benny and Howie, and it's just phenomenal to watch these kids play and see the enthusiasm from the Racer Nation.
Ronnie, we've known that Murray State basketball has had an amazing record of success and tradition in a long time. You mentioned Benny, Howie, those guys. Unfortunately, I guess we've kind of been a secret, but the world knows all about Murray State now, don't they?
It is amazing, and I'll give you a little hint. Today I was reading the Bowling Green paper, and the sports headlines was Murray State rolls over Tennessee Tech. So that taking WKU headlines is something that you very seldom saw.
For us old dogs that go back to when WKU was in the OVC, that's great to see, isn't it?
That was highly unusual, but it is so great to see. You're right.
Bailey's Pub and Grill is sure to be the location for next year's pregame party. So make your plans now so you won't be left out of the spirit of Racer tradition.